Unit 5 Skill for Employment 1 Topic 3 The Language of Instructions Introduction Language of instruction is a key element in education since it is a medium through which knowledge is imparted and shared among the learners and teachers. If the language of instruction is not well familiar to the learners and or teachers, teaching and learning cannot be effective. The mismatch between home and school languages has long plagued education systems worldwide. The one nation, one language ideology that continues to prevail internationally has caused confusion with regard to education policy where dominant languages are considered. Self-evident languages of instruction is complete disregard for what is most practical or effective in terms of pedagogy. Exclusive use of dominant languages for instruction has been criticized for decades as negativity, imparting learners access to knowledge, the quality of classroom teaching, they are offered the validity of assessment of their learning and any future opportunities they may have for education on work. As many scholars have pointed out, simply using a foreign language as medium of instruction does not guarantee effective learning of that language. The language that is used for things like operating instructions, button labels, and displayed information should be clear, unambiguous, and easily digested. This is what is meant by simple language, and does not mean that the text should be trivial or in child's language. It should not contain unnecessary colloquialisms, idiomatic expressions, or convoluted grammar. Where possible, use explanatory icons, pictures, or diagrams to aid understanding and provide for written text to be spoken. Underlying principle. Many people find it difficult to understand complicated written text. Overall skill, people are being functionally illiterate, meaning that while they can read to some degree, they would have difficulty reading a newspaper, filling in a form, following the instruction on the medicine bottle. Similarly, people whose first language is not English, such as first generation immigrants or foreign writers, may have some reading ability, but it may be low. Literacy is also a problem for people who are deaf. This is due to the difficulties of learning through sign language, which has a different grammar and structure to spoken. Spoken or written languages, or by lip reading, there are various cognitive impairments, the best known being dyslexia, which also cause difficulty in reading complicated written text. The use of learners' own languages for literacy and learning across the curriculum provides a solid foundation for basic and continuing education and for transfer of skills and knowledge to additional languages. The language of instructions have several important characteristics. They are as follows. The first one, the verb usually come at the beginning of each instruction, except when the text gives necessary additional information or explanations. Second one, the vocabulary is technical. Sometimes some words are omitted. Fourth one, the sequence of activities is clearly signaled. Fifth one, there is a warning to indicate the danger of not following the instructions correctly. Directions and techniques. The first one, keep it simple. The main technique is to keep it simple. It is best if all instructions and informations are written by experienced professional technical writers. Second one, supplement written instructions with audio. People who cannot read are often perfectly able to understand the same text if it is spoken. Allows user to have the text read out by an assistive technology. As far as possible, use real text rather than images of text. Assistive technologies such as screen readers can then read the text to the user. Supplement written instructions with pictures. Icons and diagrams can convey large amount of information in an easily and quickly digested form. This may be the only medium that can be understood by people who are deaf and have poor literacy. Allow user selectable settings. Applying the previous techniques should result in text that can be understood by all users. However, in some cases, what is best for one group of users is not necessarily best for all. Recent approach to language instructions. It should be noted that the current approach taken by many based programs is to use the learner's own language only for 1 to 3 years, which is known as an early exit transitional model. While this is known as an much better than ignoring the L1, it is considered a weak approach because it does not develop a strong foundation in the L1 nor adequate LX proficiency for learners to effectively transition into the exclusive use. Although research shows that learners do better in early exit bilingual programs than in monolingual programs, great differences cannot be demonstrated for two reasons. First, assessment is usually done only in the LX, which does not allow learners to show that they can do in their L1, and second, learners have to have sufficient time to develop the skills needed to promote cross-linguistic transfer. Conclusion. Thus, approach to multilingual instruction teaches languages and skills, learner assessment and program management will go a long way toward informing more adequate educational services. It will become easier for education systems to reach the most marginalized with high quality instruction that helps people improve their lives.